All the active parts of our solar system is localized in these two rooms. We used to have a 12-volt system using 4 normal lead-acid house batteries and a modified sine inverter. It is now a 24-volt system that is using a 4,000-watt pure sine inverter. And there's 2 solar controllers that allow a total charging of 120 amps in total. With the more than 4,000 watt on the roof, we exceed the limit on the charge controllers, of course, but it's only for the middle of the day, and we really get much better benefits from the charge controllers when we have low sun or cloudy days. Right now it's it's before 9 o'clock in the morning here, and we're pulling in over 1200 watts from the solar charging the batteries again after the night. There's several things in here. There's a temperature controlled fan that when the temperature in this room hits 35 degrees Celsius, it will actually start using this fan to circulate air. There's also a board here that controls a switch that will turn off some of the power from the 24-volt inverter. We have a breaker box, and next to the breaker box is a little relay. That relay is controlled with the 24-volt measurement. So whenever the voltage get under 40% left in the batteries, you actually have this outlet disconnect, and it will reconnect when it hits above 80 again. But that allows us to run electric heaters without draining the batteries. There's both breaker switches for incoming solar power, for outgoing power to the batteries, and there's also a way to select only to run inverter, only to run solar if necessary, and there's several shunts built into our system to measure the amperage around the system. The batteries are really the key part here. We have upgraded our other lithium batteries to now use Tesla battery packs in here. The Tesla packs have a very high energy density, and in the same room that could fit 8 lead acids, the stored capacity useful of these batteries are actually the same as between 24 and 30 lead acid batteries, depending on its AGM or normal flooded batteries. Initially, when we upgraded from 4 house batteries to 8 flooded lead acids, we had this frame built, and the engine batteries were raised, so we actually can now have the whole room free for more batteries down here. Since it's a 24 volts battery system now, the coach still only know about 12 volts. So this inverter in here, or DC to DC converter, allows the conversion of going from the 24 volt down to a very stable 13.6 volt actually. A very added benefit compared to running directly off batteries that vary highly in voltage. We again have breakers, and because the generator starts on 12 volts and the DC to DC converter can't supply the 300 amp necessary for starting the diesel generator, we can actually switch to the house batteries just for cranking the generator and run the house for a short time on that one if we ever need the generator. We have so much solar power that we really don't need it. We got 4 Tesla packs. Each of them have a little control unit verifying that the difference in voltage between the different batteries or the different banks of the battery in here. It's very important with lithium ion batteries to use something to balance the batteries. The Tesla modules comes out of the car, and because of the high load possible in a car both for charging and driving, they actually have a way of liquid cooling them, and we added RV antifreeze and a little heater inside that will keep the batteries always at 20 degrees Celsius minimum, and a little pump circulate the water in here. So that's the setup in the RV. The only place that it knows about the 24 volt is within these 2 boxes in here. More than half the solar panels we have is actually located in or on top of the trailer. We have a DC connection that basically transfers the energy from the trailer into the RV, and in that way, when we park, we can actually then transfer energy. We also have extension cords if we need to put the trailer a little further away than it is right now. Inside the trailer is another inverter, and we have an ability to control the 7 solar panels coming in from the roof from up here. We can redirect anything the way we want. Anything from a single panel to the trailer and 6 to the RV, or any other way around. There's another controller in here, and right now with the single panel it's charging 130 watts into the batteries in here. We again have a 24 volt system because it's a 24 volt 4000 watt inverter that is actually up here. This one is the PAE version, the one that actually also outputs 240 volt. So we can actually, if we needed to, hook up the RV to the extra battery storage inside the trailer also in here. The battery bank are located under the floor in the trailer, and right now 2 of the lithium ion batteries we used to have inside the RV is actually now being used for storage in here. We were left with 6 lithium batteries, only 2 fits in here, so currently 4 of them is actually sitting idle, but hopefully we'll build maybe another box in front of it and fit the extra 4 batteries in here.